Year-old accused of stabbing and killing another student at a track meet was indicted today for first-degree murder. Carmelo Anthony is accused of killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in the stadium stands during the April meet. Anthony was 17 at the time and has been charged as an adult. Fox 4's Amelia Jones has more tonight. Amelia.
Steve, the indictment is the natural next step in any criminal case, and it paves the way for the case to move closer to a potential trial. The Collin County DA's office and Carmelo Anthony's defense attorney released video statements about the indictment. Both shared that they will be ready to present their case in court when the time comes. Tuesday, a Collin County grand jury indicted 18-year-old Carmelo Anthony for first-degree murder. He's accused of stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Frisco ISD track meet earlier this year. Anthony was 17 at the time of the stabbing, and he's being tried as an adult. The Collin County District Attorney's Office released a rare video statement about the indictment.
When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core. But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with steadiness and principle. That's what we're committed to, and that's what this case deserves.
Anthony's defense attorney also put out a video statement reiterating Anthony's claims that he acted in self-defense.
Now, when this story first broke earlier this year, I think around the springtime or something like that, it was saying that Karmelo acted out in self-defense. So, but as the story unfolded, they say that he already had the knife in his backpack. There was the tent over there. It was raining. Everybody was trying to get out of the rain. He was over there on the opposite side, on the opponent side of the field, where he had the knife in his backpack, and they was telling him to get out from the tent, or whatever the case may be. So he told the young guy that he killed, stabbed, told him that if you put your hands on me, see what happens, or something like that. So I said then that it was premeditated then. And number two, why would he have a knife in a backpack at school? That already raised a flag right there. I knew he was in some trouble then. Well, they're saying that now that he's being indicted. I thought that he was indicted then, because the house arrest, or they was raising funds for him for the bond. It was at $2 million at first, so now that they reduced it down to 200K, somewhere around that neighborhood. But yeah, I always thought that he was in the wrong from the start for even bringing a knife to the track meet. It's nobody wins all the way around. A life been taken, his life has been thrown away. So, like I said, it's an unfortunate situations, and all kind of facts plays into this. And they're saying that he may face up to life in prison. So I think that the judge, the court may have some kind of, empathy. Well, I ain't say empathy, but may feel for him by him being so young, even though he's 17, maybe 18 already. I don't know, but I know he's a teenager. So we yet to see what they're going. This is his defense attorney here, where he's saying that he acted out in self-defense, but either he was getting jumped or the other guy had a weapon on him. I didn't hear the story or anything, say anything about that, but we're going to say what his defense attorney had to say.
We expect that when the full story is heard, the prosecution will not be able to rule out the reasonable doubt that Karmelo Anthony may have acted in self-defense.
The case has gained national attention and set off a social media firestorm. Much of what's swirling online is misinformation. The full story likely won't come out until a potential trial.
There's certainly a lot more to learn. The indictment really focuses on what we would call the elements of a crime.
Russell Wilson is a former Dallas County prosecutor who's not involved in this case. He says the misinformation could be one reason why both sides chose to record statements on such a procedural matter.
I just think it's a reflection of the serious nature of the case and the heightened public interest.
Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf, sent us a statement about the indictment. It says, quote, "I am pleased that we are moving forward. With the first-degree murder indictment, it now goes into the court system. I fully believe that justice will be served for Austin Metcalf. I look forward to the forthcoming trial, but it will never bring back my son. It will be up to the court to set a date."
And, to be fair about the situation, the Metcalf father, he's been cool, calm, and collected about this whole situation. He never act out. When they had the press conference for Karmelo, he showed up, showed his respect to the other family, and they wanted him out, kicked him out as if he was antagonizing the family or trying to make some kind of scene or something. But they had Metcalf's father to be removed from the press conference, where he didn't act out or no thing like that. It seemed like he's a God-fearing man, you know, and it's just unfortunate that he doesn't have his son here with him. So it's crazy.
Date for the trial. In the meantime, the defense and prosecution will prepare their cases. The defense will see what information the state has gathered and will do their own investigation.
Certainly, there'll be a lot more things happening in between now and then, but certainly when the jury trial does come, the world will be watching.
Anthony is currently monitored on house arrest after his bond was reduced from $1 million to $250,000. If convicted, Anthony could get life in prison. Steve, back to you.
All right, Amelia Jones, downtown Dallas. Amelia.
Prison. So that's where they at with it. So it's a fortunate situation for the young Karmelo Anthony, who had such a whole life ahead of him. So did Metcalf. Condolences to the family that lost their son, and condolences to, well, pretty much my way. If he's facing up to life in prison, that's pretty much a death sentence too. So y'all tell me what y'all think down below. Leave a comment down below. Do you think he's going to face life in prison? Was it self-defense, or are they really going to cut his sentence down some? Peace.